Most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway to the weekend after seeing snow showers overnight and early this morning. Things have calmed down a bit in the northern half of the state, but we are still seeing at least a few light snow showers in spots. We're still seeing a little bit of light snow in some portions of the higher terrain. The radar not really going to be able to see that, but we also have a few light showers, mainly working their way through western portions of Tooele County and southwestern Box Elder County. And we're going to at least hold on to a slight chance for isolated snow showers through today into the early stretch of the evening in northern Utah, generally favoring the higher terrain, but it's about a 20% chance in the high terrain and about a 10% chance down in our valleys. Here's the view from Snowbird, where Snowbird picked up over half a foot of snow from the overnight snow. That light, fluffy powder would be a great day to be up in our mountains, but we're looking down towards the Salt Lake Valley. You really can't see down to the Salt Lake Valley, as we still have a good amount of cloud coverage in the northern portion of the state. But the resort's a good place to be. Just keep in mind, if you're going to be hitting the road in northern Utah, we're still looking at some slippery conditions in spots. Then in southern Utah, it was a completely different story this morning. Had a beautiful sunrise. This was sent in by Sam Barlow, Apple Valley. Doesn't really get much better than that, and you can see some of the residual snow from recent days still on the higher terrain. Absolutely beautiful way to start the day. And in southeastern Utah, we have plenty of sunshine. So in northern Utah, we're going to get partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies with that slight chance, while in central and southern Utah, we're mainly going to see mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. But our temperatures across the board will be similar compared to what we saw yesterday for our daytime highs. Right now, we're sitting at 22 degrees in Logan, 23 in Heber City, 29 in Salt Lake, 33 in Provo, and we're sitting at 41 degrees in St. George. So it is a chilly day no matter how you slice it, and those daytime highs will still be about 5 to 10 degrees below average. And as mentioned, mainly partly sunny to mostly cloudy up north, mostly sunny to partly cloudy down south, with daytime highs mainly ranging in the 20s and 30s across the board, with a few spots down in southern Utah sneaking their way into the 40s. But as we plan things out for you on your hourly forecast here in Salt Lake City, the temperatures will be hanging out in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees through the afternoon, holding on to that slight chance. And then into tonight, temperatures will start to fall through the 20s, and those overnight lows will be dropping back into the upper teens and low 20s along the Wasatch Front, as most spots in the state just drop into the teens and 20s, with the higher terrain in places like the Uinta Basin dropping back into the single digits. Now let's go ahead and begin the futurecast as we look ahead. A slight chance for light snow in northern Utah, and will be turning cold during the overnight hours with those frigid temperatures, but the chance for any wet weather looks like it'll actually be running a little bit lower overnight tonight into tomorrow, as we feel a little bit more influence from high pressure. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least a few isolated showers, mainly in the higher terrain, with snow generally favoring the Uintas. And then as we go into our Friday, the influence of the high pressure comes to an end. We have another piece of energy and system moving our way, and we'll bring back the chance for snow showers in the northern half of the state, and things likely are going to ramp up even more as we go into and through this weekend. So let's go ahead and begin the long-range futurecast at 1 o'clock on Friday. You can see that chance for snow increasing in the northern half of the state on Friday. That will continue to be the case through Saturday. So central and northern Utah will have that best chance from Friday into the beginning of the weekend, but a more potent system looks like it's going to be on the way Sunday into Monday. And there's going to be a better chance by Sunday into Monday that we could start to see some wet weather find its way down into southern Utah. Being more than a few days away, though, it's just something we'll have to fine-tune, but that chance is at least there for now. Your Sundance Film Festival forecast, a 20% chance for some snow showers today in the Wasatch Back, but that chance does increase even more Friday into Saturday, as temperatures will be a little bit closer to our seasonal averages. And in St. George, we're looking at mostly dry conditions through the rest of this work week into and through this weekend. High temperatures will get closer to 50 degrees. Still some pretty chilly overnight lows, and then that chance for wet weather returns to the forecast on Monday down in St. George, but along the Wasatch Front, a slight chance today. Daytime highs the next couple of days, low 30s, overnight lows, low 20s, more so mid 30s into this upcoming weekend, but a decent chance of snow Saturday, Sunday into Monday. So we're going right back to an active pattern by this weekend. Hopefully we get a lot of snow. We could use all the moisture. Bring it all on.
Yeah, bring it all on.
Yeah, you see how much that snowpack's needed, especially this season.
I mean, we're just off to a great start. We just need to keep it going. We still have about 70 days until we normally get to our normal peak for the snowpack. So if we can just keep on this momentum, it'll be great.
Keeps you busy, too.
Definitely.
And keeps the ski resorts busy.
Yeah.